Are you constantly tossing and turning and waking up because you're sleeping too hot or because you're not sleeping on something that's just very comfortable? Is it time to kick your old mattress to the curb and replace it with something that gives you the sleep that you deserve? And the real question beyond that, because I'm guessing you've answered those two, that's generally why people are here, is is the EOS Classic the right pick for you? Well, that's what we're going to find out in today's review. Today, we're going to be reviewing the EOS Classic Split Comfort Queen Natural Mattress. And we're going to give you the good, the bad, the ugly across 5 distinct categories, with those categories being comfort, pressure relief, motion isolation, temperature regulation, and finally, and this one's super important for this mattress, value of the bed. But before we get into all of that, welcome back to Sleepline. My name is Ethan, and here at this channel, we review a plethora of different mattresses to tell you if they're worth your money or if they're not. And that's exactly what we're gonna do in this video today. So if you do end up liking the content, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button and click that notification bell so you can find the perfect mattress for you. Oh, and also, this mattress here, we do have an exclusive discount code if you choose to purchase it. Go ahead and check that out below, as well as our written review. With all the boring stuff out of the way, let's dive into it. So the EOS Classic ships in a number of boxes depending on the options that you've selected. The one we have here for review came in a total of 4 boxes. You heard me right. This is not a mattress that you just roll out from the box and it inflates. There's some work involved, and that is something I want to be upright and transparent. It is not super easy work, but the mattress, super comfortable. The customization options, those are also awesome as well. Now, if you do order this with one comfort, keep in mind, that's gonna make your job a lot easier in setting this bed up. But you can see a video of me right here unpacking my boxes, setting it up. For one person, not recommended. So I would recommend having a friend help you out. Now, the big selling point of the EOS beyond the customization is the fact that this is gonna give you top of the line components in the entirety of the mattress. This is an all natural mattress using natural organic certified latex, natural organic certified cotton, natural organic certified wool, and one of the best coil systems on the market. Not only that, you're getting an organic cotton cover to cover it all off, and with its customization, you and your partner can get the mattress dialed in perfectly for you. Now, that's a selling point, but there are some cons, and we're gonna dive into them later. But before we do, I wanna dive in, let you know this mattress comes with a 25-year warranty. That is awesome. Now, you may be thinking, wait a minute, I've seen other beds that have a lifetime warranty. I'm gonna tell you a little something about the industry. Beds that have that lifetime warranty are specifically designed so that they are very, very difficult to obtain and use that warranty. They will never break down to the standards of those warranties. Where this is gonna give you a standard warranty, same thing you're gonna find in other top of the line mattresses. And it's 25 years full replacement if you have any issues with the bed. So I think that that's pretty awesome. Beyond that, you get 120 days to try the mattress in the comfort of your own home, absolutely risk-free. So that's also pretty cool. Now, it does give you free standard front door shipping and delivery. With all the basic information out of the way, let's dive into the first category, and that being comfort. So here at Sleepline, we rate mattresses on a 1 to 10 in the comfort scale, with 1 being as soft as it gets and 10 being as hard as it gets. This mattress here is a bit of a unique case because it has those customization options. You can customize the coil unit inside the mattress, and you can also customize the firmness of the latex comfort layer. So this mattress can reach a broad range of comforts depending on what your needs are. Generally, we have certain recommendations, and we have those on our website below, so definitely go check those out if you want to learn a little bit more about what might be the right firmness for your sleep position, as well as for your weight, age, and any health concerns that you might have. Now, the unit we have here, we have the cushion firm and the plush side of this mattress. So for that cushion firm, what they're basically doing is you're getting a stronger coil unit. It's much harder to compress, and you're actually getting the same layer of latex on both. One thing I thought was interesting was, given that this mattress was using the same layer in the latex, it still shipped with 2 panels, 1 for each sleeper. And I thought that that was gonna be a little bit weird with that gap in the middle. I'm gonna tell you right now, you don't notice it. The plush comes in at a 3 on the comfort scale. For me, I'm a mid-sized side sleeper, so I prefer a softer mattress. Contours a little bit better to my body, still gives me really good support, and just overall is the comfort that I need. Now, if you're a stomach sleeper or a back sleeper, or even a heavier set side sleeper, cushion firm, that's where it's at. It's notably different too. And the cushion firm here is rated at a 6.5. So the biggest perk of that is the freedom that it actually gives you for you and your spouse to sleep without the awkward things that kind of come with a split king, or, well, split queens really aren't a thing, but here you have a split queen as one piece, and that's really awesome. So the biggest problem with a split king mattress, because couples do look at it, is one, your price goes up a lot, and that's true here too. But the even bigger problem, there's a gap in the middle. All a split king is two twin XLs side by side. Whereas this, you get them into one, but you get the two comforts. And that really gives you a feeling of having a shared sleep space, but you also get benefits of great motion isolation with the split king, or even the split queen, because this is completely separated. And you also get the benefits of not having that gap, which can get awkward with anybody, because if you do come together at night for cuddling or whatever else, wink, wink, I don't think, I'm not very good at winking, so that will split apart. Not the case here. So in terms of comfort, the mattress, it's using latex and coil, and there is some natural materials in the quilting in the top. And overall, it's a very bouncy feel. It is supportive. So basically, with foams, because latex, it is a foam. It's all natural, and it comes from the rubber tree, which is super, super cool. But with all foams, there's two different kinds. There's positive resistance foam, and there's negative resistance foam. Latex is positive resistance, and what that means is when you press down on it, it presses back. You drop a ball on it, it bounces up. Memory foam, on the other hand, doesn't return to its normal position to push up for equilibrium. It compresses. So with memory foam, you get better motion isolation, and it does conform to your body a little bit better. But latex sleeps notably cooler. That's one of the big benefits. And two, it's a lot more durable. And that is exhibited here with the 25-year warranty. So the first night I tried to sleep on the firm side of the mattress. I found it to be too firm for me, but then I shifted over to the soft side, and oh my gosh, it was great. The latex they're using is still really comfortable, and it works really nicely with that top layer. This is definitely the most comfortable natural mattress that I have slept on, aside from one other mattress. And I'm going to tell you right now, that mattress, I had an opportunity to go try out a Heston, $40,000 to $250,000 mattresses. Yeah, they're a little bit more comfortable than this, but they're also ludicrously more expensive. With this, you actually are getting a great mattress at a reasonable price, and I found it to be really, really comfortable. So in terms of comfort, we find that the EOS Classic is a 9 out of 10. It could be a little bit better, but again, comfort's so subjective. This is the least important category, especially knowing that you have so many options, not just for you, but for your partner as well. Next up, temperature regulation. One of the great benefits of latex is it is naturally a very cool material. And the reason for that is it breathes super well. There's more airspace compared to memory foam. And on top of that, they can perforate latex without degrading the quality of the material. If you did that with most memory foams, you can find some out there that do it, but it's usually at a detriment to quality and durability. If you do it with a memory foam, the foam will degrade sooner, kind of slowly slumping down to fill those gaps and basically deflate on itself over a period of a couple years. So not really a recommended route to go. Now, latex, on the other hand, you can perforate that. It still stays up, and I'll show you right here. You can see a clip of me showing you that latex. It really does an awesome job of cooling. I was really shocked. So funny story. The first night I brought this mattress in, I had the boxes in my garage. My garage was cold, and I was like, oh my gosh, when I laid on the mattress at first. This is the coldest, coolest sleeping mattress I have ever been on. And then I realized it's out in a cold Michigan garage, so of course it felt cold. But what I didn't expect was the next night when I got on the mattress, it was again notably cold. Obviously not as cold as it was in the garage, nowhere near it, not a chance, but still really cool. And on top of that, it didn't get hot throughout the night at all. In fact, I had to get another comforter, and I ended up getting cold in the mattress, which I think is a huge win. Temperature regulation, it's not a hard thing. Do you heat up or don't you? And this bed is going to keep you cool all night long. It's not going to freeze you because natural materials don't. It's going to have a real nice cool to the touch feeling when you first get in, and beyond that, it's going to regulate your temperature all night long. Again, this is a 9.5 out of 10. Really, there's only a couple mattresses on the market, regardless of technology, by the way. This is all natural. There's really no all natural mattress that beats this. But regardless of technology, this is one of the best mattresses you can buy if you're a hot sleeper. And because of that, again, 9.5 out of 10 in terms of temperature regulation. Next up is motion isolation. And this is usually a classic area where natural mattresses falter quite poorly. And the reason being is that positive resistance foam comboed on top of an individually pocketed coil just translates to a lot of motion in the bed. Here though, The great thing is you really almost have two mattresses in one case. And because of that, you have amazing motion isolation because they're not the same mattress. It's awesome. That motion, it pretty much stops at that midline, no matter what you're doing. There's very, very minimal. This is, in my opinion, something that's very close to a Tempur-Pedic, which is unheard of for a natural mattress. You lay down on this mattress, and yeah, there's a lot of motion if you're trying to share one side with somebody. Let's be honest, nobody's doing that. You're on one side, your partner's on one side. My partner and I, when we turn to go to sleep, she moves to the other side and I move to the other side. And that's exactly what you're going to do here too. And that's going to create a awesome experience because you're not going to feel each other getting in and out of bed. It is really top tier. Now, keep in mind, that's because this is a split comfort model. If you have a single coil unit, which we don't have for testing here, I would imagine that you're going to have pretty comparable motion transfer to all other latex mattresses on the market, which, by the way, it's not terrible, but it's definitely not what you're going to find like in an all foam mattress. So if that's a problem for you and you don't want the split comfort or you don't want the split, be mindful that you might get a little bit more motion transfer than what you're going to see here in this video, because again, this is really two mattresses in one. But for real, in terms of motion isolation, you can't beat it. We have to give it a 9.7 out of 10. And that is the highest score that we've given a mattress in terms of 2024 mattresses that we've reviewed for motion isolation. And I think maybe only one in 2023 tied it. So really, if you're somebody who wants that separation from your partner in terms of like maybe you get up earlier, they get up later, or you just get up to pee a lot, I get up to pee a lot, this bed, awesome. Next up is edge support, and this is the one area that this mattress lets me down. I was really, really hoping that this was going to be the highest reviewed mattress that we have ever put on the channel. But unfortunately, edge support is lacking here. It's not atrocious, but it's just not top in class like everything else about this mattress. And the reason being is they're not doing anything special for that edge support in the bed. It's a cover around the edge, coils, and then your latex, which creates a little bit of a roll off when you get to the edge. And on the softer side of the bed, it's very, very noticeable. I was pretty disappointed. You can see me here kind of flopping off the bed. It's not the worst that I've ever seen, like I said, but really, it's also not the greatest. The big problem with that is with a lack of edge support, you're going to scoot your body a little bit closer. And if you and your partner are a little bit larger, or you prefer to sleep as far away as possible, then this mattress is going to create some issues because that edge support is pretty lacking. If you're trying to sleep at the very, very edge, you're going to have problems. But keep in mind, modern mattresses, if you can go in about 2-3 inches, which would shrink your effective sleep space by about 4 to 6 inches, mind you, you're not going to have any kind of issues with that edge support. So sitting here on the mattress, you can see my legs are going down quite a bit, especially on the plush side, and that's not ideal. Because of that, we have to give edge support a 6 out of 10. Sorry, EOS, you're going to have to do something to fix that. And especially when we consider the final category, and that is value of the bed. Now, this bed is no joke in terms of the investment. You're going to get a great product that's going to last you a long time. It's using some of the best materials in the industry, and it's super comfortable, sleeps really cool, and has pretty great motion isolation in the split comfort, but you're definitely going to pay for it. This is not a cheap mattress. But if it is something you're interested in, keep in mind, we have you covered. We have an exclusive discount that's going to get you 15% off the bed, which is pretty significant considering that this mattress right now on their website retails at $34.99. 15% is going to be over $500 off in a queen mattress. And if you go up to king, you're going to be saving almost $650. So this mattress's cost is no joke. It's the most expensive mattress I have reviewed on the channel. And because of that, the question of value really comes into play here. When I'm thinking of a $3,400 mattress, a $3,500 mattress, compared to what you might find in a mattress store, great value. But compared to what you're going to find online and in what we found on our reviews, the value question becomes a lot more difficult because this is going to compete with Tempur-Pedic, which I do believe that it does. Tempur-Pedic also doesn't have the greatest edge support and scores super high in all other categories. But if you're looking at other bed-in-a-box mattresses, if you're looking at other online mattresses and you're really trying to stay around that $1,000, it's not going to be worth it for you. I do think it's a lot more comfortable than the other options we've reviewed, such as Latex for Less and EcoTerra. It blows those out of the water in pretty much every category, minus edge supports. Those actually do a little bit better, especially the EcoTerra. But every other category, this is the best natural mattress that you're going to find unless you want to go and get something like a Heston. So because of that, with value, we here at Sleepline, we're going to give the bed a 7 out of 10. And it really just, again, value is another thing, kind of like comfort, super subjective. Is this mattress worth it for you? And if it is, yeah, it's going to be awesome. You're going to be super happy. If you're not, you have the 120 days to try it. Again, so that still gives this mattress a pretty great score overall. If it is something you want to try out, or if you just want more information, check out our written review below. My name is Ethan. Thank you for watching Sleepline, and we'll see you in the next video.